Well, hello there. I'm Christine, and this is a timeless reading for Leo. And I trust when you find this reading, Leo, that it resonates with you and that it's what can help you in this moment in time. I'm just going to switch scenes now so that you can see what's happening with the cards as I shuffle the cards and tune into your energy. Today I'm reading with the Hansen Roberts deck, and it's a nice deck. I love the backs of them. I say that on every video. That's what I went to hand them on, and I thought, no, I can't get rid of those backs. They're so beautiful. They totally click with me. If you're new to seeing my readings, I do not read reverses. I can build reverse and upright into the one card. I've been reading cards since I was 15. Haven't been reading the same way as I was 15, I might say. But it's what works for me. There's many ways, as they say. Same as I shuffle, cut them into three and take them from the top every time. That's what I like to do. And in between readings, I cut them into five and then rebuild the deck and shuffle it. Now I've accidentally grabbed two cards there as such, so that's going to be our top card. Is that nice? And this is going to be an extra card for us. How cool is that? So Leo, at the moment you have this energy of wanting to get your message out, needing something. There's something that you need to say, and it's to do with business or work or at work, or ideas that you've been having about maybe a business idea, something along those lines for you, or a work idea, something that you can do with work or changing work. But there's definitely a message that you need to get out, Leo, and pass that on to people with that. And there's also a sense of something new happening for you. When I look at the work cards, there's a sort of connection with your career. I don't know whether you're already involved in the intuitive field, Leo, but I'm sensing that you are highly intuitive, and with the moon and the planets Neptune and Jupiter coming together, your intuition is heightened. And also I feel with the sense of you perhaps wanting to move into working in the spiritual work. There's spiritual work around you that can do, and that will be very well received by the people around you, and maybe coming through is like a sense of spiritual counseling, helping people at that level, and you're looking to the future there with that, and it's going to be very, very, very well received. Your day-to-day finances look good. Very sort of actually seductive financials are going on for you. It's about you, money that you share with other people, property that you share with other people, and possibly business relationships. And that's where your money, that's the energy for you that's sort of coming up and around for you. So your day-to-day finances are looking good, but there's some serious stuff to work out, and it's about joint finances happening here. And what could be happening there? You may be thinking of drawing up a contract, of putting some money aside for yourself, or separating the finances, or doing legal papers to work out finances. There's sort of, perhaps there's wills around you or financial papers that you are signing with the Justice card there in the 8th house. Time will tell, won't it? So any debts that you had are coming to an end. Any money things you've had wrong coming to an end. And also The financial paperwork that you sign here is going to change your life, Leo. So you can expect some serious changes around joint finances and property and joint property ownership as well, with maybe some money's coming in from an inheritance as well. But it's all to do with a partnership you're involved, or your partner. With the Two of Cups, it's probably your relationship that you are in with that. Not that a relationship's very happy because you have the lovers there, but you also have decisions to be making around your relationship as well. Decisions to be made around the home and who's living in the home, and you get a really good sense of belonging with your relationships and who's with you and who's around you. But there's still some decisions that can be made, and maybe some of them won't be that easy. You can expect to hear news from people who are making quite some wild changes in their life with the Knight of Swords, and they're going through a time where conversations are pointy and thoughts are going mad, and they're coming to you to get some sort of guidance or counselling or just help. Like years ago when we didn't have counselling, people talked at the lady down the shop, or so people might be coming into your work and talking to you, or people just talked over the back fence. I'm going back a while, but then I'm old. So you get this wonderful sense of belonging, but there are decisions to be made. Your relationship's very important to you. You have this talent of making the home wonderful. Your home is very comfortable and has a sense of flair to it with the Four of Rods. And there's also entertaining happening in your home as well, and that's going to go very, very well. And possibly maybe someone's going to have a wedding or an engagement and they want to have it at the house because they're very happy with what's your home, because you've made it so comfortable and so nice for you. It's this sort of wonderful space that you have created there. There is this sort of, the best way to look after you is to deal with any demons that you have. Now, whether that is without making judgments, but generally it's drinks or smoking or overeating or not exercising, or any sort of attachments that you're having. It's the best way to look after yourself is to sort of just get on top of that, because it's going to sort of really be good for your health coming there like that. And also, you may be letting go of the work you're doing. As I said, there's this change coming with how you want to work and the way you've been working. And if you've been feeling that you've been this sort of slave to a certain job, even though it might be only part-time or something, you feel that you want to sort of let that go as well and do something that gives you a sense of meaning and helping other people. And as I said, what's coming through for me is a sense of spiritual sort of counselling with that. You have this sort of, there's a Three of Swords here, and this is sort of relationships been having some tensions. If it's not your relationship, there's another relationship around you that's experiencing tensions, and it's about, is this what's driving it? And perhaps it's time, and I look at this line coming through here like that, perhaps it's time that it's sort of brought out into the open. Now, maybe you're going to see a counsellor, there's some sort of counselling together, or maybe it's just like going to get dusted and dust when they draw a line in the sand. Talk about it, see what's stressing out your partner, and then deal with it, because it's a three-pronged problem that's going on in your relationship, and that is sort of going to have to be dealt with in this relationship area of your life. If there's no one in your life, Leo, well then you have to change, to do something to cut out the loneliness and find some sort of sense of balance for you. And I see that could be taking up a new interest or some study or something with that coming there. But I definitely see it, there's with the just, even though the cards are in different houses, they're side by side each other, and so this sword's cutting out this pain, getting to the bottom of it, and making it so things are a lot more happier for you in your relationship house of your life. We talked about the money and the finances coming to an end. Any instability or decisions to be made about finance, that's all coming to me, and it's all going to be done and dusted and sorted out for once and for all. And as I said, there's contracts and paperwork, and that is going to bring an ending to any tensions around money, as whose money is who, because it's all about shared finances energetically for you. You have this sense of what was giving you meaning in life was to be able to plant a seed and be able to grow it and watch it grow. And for some reason, the drudge of here has sort of overpowered it. It's like you feel stifled, because it's one of those situations where there's an element of maybe some part-time work you're doing, or some part-time activity, or your general work you're doing is sort of draining you, that it's not leaving you space to do what it is that you want to do. And it's almost like you've got to once again draw a line in the sand and say, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to create the space so it can happen, because it'll be draining you. And you definitely have this idea of something that you want to plant and something that you want to do, and it's going to be for yourself, and it is within the spiritual realms. You may have done it in the past, and now you want to go back to it as well. Maybe you're returning to spiritual work with that. As I said, there's some friends that are going through some difficult time, and you're going to be helping them, consoling them, and being like they're constantly. I also, like I said, I keep getting spiritual counseling for you with that. And also, what helps you and gives you strength is knowing that you have this sort of positive energy. Family and friends are close to you that are within your inner circle. Family, your inner circle of friends, your sort of people who you know, like, and trust are what are helping you. And children, there's children involved in helping you. And as I said, this card come out extra with the Two of Wands. Leo, you're going to be looking to the future, and the world. You have the world in your hands, so look out and be prepared to put your energy out, because you are going to be making some changes. And as I said, it's around spiritual energy that's happening for you. So thank you for watching, Leo. Your energy is important, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.